you can close deals, right? So first of all is, how did you get these people? So I think I'm going to break this training down into two. How do you get clients? Number one, how do you now close them when you get them? So, and what I'm just going to be doing basically is just tell you my story and just learn from there, copy your points, and we are good, right? So I started out real estate with the hunger, not for the money. Well, one of the reasons why I joined real estate is I saw that there's money in there, and I was just curious to do something that is legit, something that it is just has a good track record, something that I can be proud of to say, okay, this is what I do. And I started back then in school. But the goal when I started was, well, I would say to make money, but the goal was not to make money per se. The goal was just to sell. Because I had this thinking that probably it is my village people that have not made me to sell real estate, right? So I was pushing, and I was able to make sale until after 1 year, exactly 1 year. While pushing for sales, I was able to make my first real estate sales. But I can tell you that after then, it has been back to back. For me, I have always closed deals back to back. I get my commission every week, right? So yeah, how did I start out? I started out renting apartment to students on campus, and one of the first ways you can get clients is by your integrity. So then I was just doing my own thing, renting out for students. Some of these students are into tech, some are doing other businesses, right? And I was giving them apartment, I was saving their number, they were saving my number. So not until probably after some months into renting apartments, then I said, okay, let me push further into selling properties. And the moment I said I want to start selling properties, some of them were asking me, are you now selling properties now? Don't worry. In the next, I'm going to text you. Don't worry. I'm going to text you. Some of them ignored me, you know. And at the time, I went for a particular training, because when I started selling real estate, started pushing sales, some of my family member was thinking I had money, you know. I had to mute a lot of people from my WhatsApp, mute my friends, mute everybody. And at the time, I went for a training, and the speaker was like, those people that you muted on your WhatsApp, go and unmute them, because you can never tell where your buyers are going to come from. And the most important is that they should buy, right? So when I got home, I muted everybody I unmute everybody that I've muted on my WhatsApp. And that was how my sales journey started. So remember that I told you I was renting apartments to students. I have parents that will bring their children to school to get them apartment. I was just saving their number. But something was in me, integrity. So the house was not 350 and I made it 400. The house was not 400 and I make it 450. So these people has already trusted me, right? And the first thing I started doing was posting consistently. So someone should type posting consistently. Some of you on this call, you like to jump on trends. Some of you will post APC, you will post Davido, you will post, I don't even want to know what you post on your WhatsApp status. But the true fact is, all of these things are not going to convert money for you, right? You are jumping on trends. Are they going to give you money? Then why not post what will give you money? So even when I started, when I did not have one single person that wants to buy what I'm selling, I was posting. My WhatsApp is my office, my business office. When I go to sites, my blurry videos, I post them. I will not even edit them before I start posting. Immediately I leave my house going for inspection, I'm posting that I'm on my way to site inspection. When I get to site, I will post. I started real estate with Itel A56. I will never forget that phone because it was my daddy that bought it for me, right? It was my first brand new phone that I tore the carton myself. And you know how blurry Itel A56 can be? You can go and do your search. I will go to sites. I'm not ashamed. I will carry my phone and say, good day, smart investors, my accurate timekeeper. Oh, sorry, my accurate investors, right? And I'm posting it on my WhatsApp status, blurry videos. I was not looking for iPhone. I started out with my itel A56. Some of you might be saying, I don't have a good phone, that's why you are not doing real estate. Shut up. You have phone. Start with what you have, right? Start with what you have. I started back then. Why am I giving you all of this backstory? Because some of you, your mindset is, I want to enter real estate today and I want to start selling. Some of you might have luck that just few days into the business you will sell. Some of you might not have luck like me. It might take you 6 months or a year. But I can tell you, I'm already over 5 years in the business, and I can tell you that real estate is very sweet. Real estate is very sweet. Let me tell you a backstory. At the time being a realtor, even when I was selling, right? Even when I was selling real estate, there was a day I walked into a restaurant and I wanted to buy rice. And I've already bought the rice. I did not ask how much was the village rice at that then. So when I was about to pay, they told me one portion is 7,500. I did not know how. I shouted, ha! Because I was shocked. Why can one portion of rice be 7,500? I'm telling you, when I started selling real estate. But something dawned on me that day that, Mike, you have not even started. Because even as a realtor, you cannot buy what you want. You cannot walk into any restaurant and buy what you want. You cannot see any latest fashion or clothes and buy them. Then you have not started. And that is where my hunger came from. And I can tell you that today, if I want to walk into that same restaurant, I can buy 7 portions, right? Even as a realtor. So I can tell you that it pays. Real estate can finance your life. With real estate, you can build generational wealth. So moving forward, I started posting, nobody, no sales. Then something happened to me, and that was where my life changed. And what is it? I met with a boss, and I was like, boss, I've not sold. I'm trying to, okay, I think as at that time, I've made my first sale, but I was not selling back to back. So I now went to meet him and I was like, boss, I've not sold. How are you doing it? How are you getting all this kind of incentive, all this thing? He was like, okay. And one thing he was doing on that day was he was talking to me harshly. You know, when you want to meet with a very big, maybe I want to talk to Tony Elumelu now. And while I want to talk to Tony Elumelu, other people, like 50 other people, are also standing to waiting for me to be done with him to talk to him. And Tony Elumelu was like, do you think this is how you will build wealth? He was abusing me stylishly and training me. He was asking me questions like, how many clients are you talking to now that you said you are not selling? I said 2. He said you are not ready. This is how you guys used to behave. You want to be selling back to back and you are talking to 2 clients. He was abusing me, talking to me that I'm not serious. And something struck me. While going home that day in Korokwe, I was telling myself that, Mike, you are going to close back to back. You are going to be making commissions in millions, right? And what did I do the next day? I wrote out all my contact list. So first thing, write out all your contact list. And I started calling everybody on my contact list. I started texting them. So some of them have been seeing my status. They don't know. Some of them, their fear is, what if I make that deposit and I'm not able to finish up the balance? What if I buy the land and government come and collect my land tomorrow? What if I buy the land and land grabbers come and collect my land tomorrow? Beware. Some of them are scared. Some of them don't have the money to buy. Some of them have the money, but they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the information. And they cannot even enter my DM. So I have to start entering their DM. So you type on the chat box, enter that DM. Type it. Let me see it on the chat box. After today, start entering DMs. That is how you want to start first. And just like a week of entering into DM, I started closing. I started closing. I started closing for real. I think my first deal that I closed back then, I just got a new apartment. I don't have money to buy bed. I was lying on my tiles, right? And I was just pressing my phone, right? And I was prospecting. And I was surprised. I got back from church the next day. This client just called me that, my brother, that property you told me, can I pay now? I said, yes. Send me the account. And 500K deposit just got in. I said, wow. Wow. So I've been dulling on this thing. I should have been reaching out to more people. And I can tell you that was the turning point of my life, because I have the contacts. I was not just talking to them. I was not entering their DM. So for some of you, start entering those DM. If you are hungry for sales and you need money, enter those DM. And some of you will be like, I don't have anybody that can buy property. Oh, you have, you don't know. Check your contact list very well. There's no how bad it is that you will not have one uncle somewhere or one friend somewhere. But if you now say you don't have, I will teach you how to get them. How can you get them? Your cycle. Number one, your friends. Number two, maybe your religious center, whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, the church you attend. Number three, you can go out to hunt for clients. I used to tell my team members this. At a time of my life when I was hungry for sales, even when I was still selling, I would leave my house, go to Landmark Beach, even though they've demolished it now. I will be in Landmark from like 6 p.m. to like 12 o'clock in the midnight. What am I doing? I'm talking to people. I'm collecting contacts. Good evening, sir. My name is Adejare Michael. I'm into real estate. If I may ask you, sir, do you know about real estate? I don't know about real estate. Ah, sir, why don't you know about real estate? I would start talking to them. Oh, I know about real estate. Can you tell me what you know about real estate? And that was how I was saving number. Mrs. BC Landmark, Mrs. Blah 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 Landmark. And they were saving my number too. And I can tell you that the first deal I got from Landmark gave me over ₦1 million in commission. Over ₦1 million in commission. But what if I was sleeping in my house and I did not go to Landmark? Someone type, don't sleep, wake up. Type it on the chat box. Don't sleep, wake up. I'm not seeing them. Some of you are just sleeping. You are just sleeping when you can go out and look for money. Some of you are sleeping when you can pick up your phone and call people to pay you for that property. Moving forward, I started what? Reaching out to people. But they did not just buy immediately. Oh. They were giving me what? Objection. That will lead us into our topic for tonight. Turning conversations into conversion. Right? When I'm talking to them, they are telling me that I used to see your I will be like, my brother, how are you doing? I'm fine. How is everything now? You need to first make them comfortable with you. I can just crack some little jokes. Why is your voice so cool like this? Are you in the UK now or you are in the US? You say, stop that now. I'm still in the same Nigeria with you now. I don't know. Are you married now? Because you are sounding like a married man. See your DP. You are looking fresh. Oh. I will not tell them immediately that I want to sell real estate to them. And after laughing and laughing, I will now start that. I don't know. Have you been going through my status lately? Yes, I used to go through your status. I see all those lands you used to post. I say, hey, what's your take on it? What's your take? Number one, the way you can turn conversations into conversion is ask questions. What did I say? Ask questions. Yes, I've been seeing your status. Okay, what's your take? Property is a good thing, but I don't know, Sha, but all those properties are very expensive. I say, do you think it's very expensive? What if you can be paying small, small? What if I pay small, small and I'm not able to sell the property? What if I pay small, small and I cannot sell the property? property? When can we go and inspect the property? And from there, you're already booking inspection. That is how you will be different from realtors that is sleeping and expecting sales, and you that you are already making call, you are closing. Are you with me? But along the line, I was closing, but I was still facing some challenges. It is different to get a client. It's another thing to take them on an inspection and they will not buy. Do you know what it means? I can remember a certain deal that I spent all my life savings to handle the deal. I can remember vividly 60,000 naira. I did not close the deal, even though I have calculated my commission that, oh, if they pay me this commission on 12 million naira, my first million, already calculated it. But I lose the deal. And why did I lose the deal was because clients went for inspection and tell me it's too far. And one thing you need to take note in your life is that anytime you experience a failure, don't cry. And even if you want to cry, cry well. And after 30 minutes of crying, carry your book, sit down and write, why did I fail? Why did you lose this deal? Why did I fail? Then I got to know that you cannot just be taking clients for inspection and expect them to buy when you are not engaging them on transit. There are a lot of things that you can do. At that time, as I would go for inspection, printing subscription form. I moved from taking them from inspection, and when they get home or when we are coming back, they will tell me it's too far, to closing them on site. The same property, not a different property. I will go to site with the form. I'm not even waiting for company to print form for me. I will go with my own form. I'm telling you things like, can you hold your passport when you are coming? If I tell you to hold your passport, it's a sign that you are ready. Because if you don't hold your passport, or you don't hold, can you come with the details that we will use to fill the form after the inspection? When you ask client all of these questions, you will be able to know if they are serious or not. So you are not going to just leave your house expecting that you want to go and close deal and you are taking the wrong client to side. They are not ready. They will just waste your time. Right? Are you guys with me? So, as I said, you must be able to ask the right question. And I'm not here to tell you Maguire to perspire, or how do they say it? I'm going to show you the real roadmap. Now, I've taught you how you can get clients, but you also need to know how to what? Undo them. We have different types of clients. There are some clients that they want to buy, but they don't have the money yet. Those type of clients, you will put them on your follow-up list on your WhatsApp. There's a way you can set your WhatsApp now that you can have a broadcast list of clients you want to follow up. Okay. I'm not buying now. I don't even know if I can buy real estate. That does not mean you should leave them. You put them not ready to buy, but can buy. Another broadcast. You add them on it. Okay, I will get back to you by next week. Ready to buy, but a timeline. Right? You will now have different categories of clients like that. So when a client told you they will get back to you next week, you will not be waiting for them to get back to you. By that next week, you're already texting them. If they tell you they will get back to you on Thursday, text them on Wednesday evening. So if he's going to get a credit alert on Thursday, and before you texted him, he has spent the money, you text him a day before. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? I just wanted to confirm our conversation. I just wanted to check up with you. I just wanted to see how you are doing. I already gave you different types of clients. There are some clients, they know what to buy. You just need to give them. So you need to ask the right question. Why are you buying this property? Some clients already know about real estate. They know what they want to buy. So no matter how you convince them to buy that property, they will still not buy. They know what they want to buy. You need to know how to ask the right questions. So this type of client, they know what they want to buy. They are just looking for the best deal. And why are you their realtor? Is to get them the best deal. Make sure that every serious client that you meet with, they don't go. You know they have money, and they can buy, and they are serious. Don't lose them. What you need to do is to provide solutions to what they need. There are some clients they want to buy, but they need a timeline. I'm talking about the psychology of property buyers now. Some, they need to talk to their family members. I know when I want to close some certain deals, and I will have to tell them, can you send me your daddy number? If you don't trust me, let me talk to your daddy. And I will be on call. Hello, daddy. How are you, sir? I was talking to your son, and it was like, you are the only one he trusted that you can help him get a property. And I was like, I always like to work with my client daddy, and I want to talk to you, daddy. How are you, daddy? You see this daddy and mommy, this thing, you can use it to close deals. Hold it in your right hand. I know how many deals I've closed with daddy. Daddy, how are you, sir? Daddy, what if we buy this property and how many children do you have right now? I have 3 kids. Wow, daddy. You must be a responsible daddy. Daddy. Daddy, instead of buying 1 plot, what do you think if you can buy like 1 plot for your 3 children? Right? Let me move on so that we can quickly wrap up. These clients are ready. They know what they want to buy. Some of them, they have trust issue. You need to, so when a client is telling you that, what if I buy and this government collect the land from you? Okay, yes, sir. First of all, you need to acknowledge them. Don't be arguing with them. What if I buy and government collect the land? No. Government cannot collect this one. No, that is not how you attend to prospects. Yes, daddy, I understand you. I have seen so many cases of people buying land and government demolishing their properties and land grabbers collecting their property. First of all, you must acknowledge. But, daddy, this particular property this particular property that we want to buy. Now, anytime you are selling a product to a client, you don't use you use we. Because when you use we, you are making them feel like you both own the property. I don't have any point to, as I'm telling you now, be noting them down. Daddy, this property that we want to buy is owned by a real estate company. So when we buy it, you are getting a minimum of 4 documents in your name that it is an assurance that your investment is safe. You are getting your receipt of payment. You are getting your invoice. In fact, immediately you pay today, I will make sure I'm on the lawyer neck to prepare a contract of sales for you. And daddy, immediately we pay today, I'm going to make sure that before weekend, I get the hard copy of the document to you. Daddy, the company is going to give us a deed of assignment, a survey in your name showing the layout of your entire property. Some of you on this call, if I ask you what's the meaning of a deed of assignment, you don't know, and you want to sell real estate, you are not ready. You need to go and learn. If I ask you now, what is the meaning of C of O? Do you know? If I ask you now that if a property has a C of O and I'm the second buyer or the third buyer, how will I go with my documentation? Did you know? In fact, what did you know about legal when it comes to real estate? Because you are going to be handling lawyers, client lawyers, you are going to be talking to them. And if you don't know all of these things, you will lose deals. You want to make millions and you are not ready to learn. You are not ready. Did you think money will flow to you like that? Or have you forgotten the quote that when you learn, you earn? So you must be able to do what? Use we. We is a sense of you are in it together with them. After they pay for that property, you will not disappear. Right? Right? If you are with me, say, I am with you. I am with you. I am with you.
I
I
am
want to
with
move
you, sir.
forward now.
I am
I'm with you, sir.
Amazing,
I'm
amazing.
with
You
you,
can
sir.
mute your
Carry on,
mic.
sir.
You can mute your mic. Thank you.
I'm with you.
You must be able to ask the right questions. You must be able to answer their objection. As I said, some clients, they have trust issue, and I can tell you that 90% of clients comes with trust issues. But you need to position yourself in a way that people can trust you. You know that you go for inspection with a client, and the client is telling you that this door is not good though, and you are like, it's good though, they cannot trust you. You have to also show yourself that you can be trusted. Your look, the way you dress. I did not have really nice clothes when I started real estate, but one thing that I always do, even since when I was in primary school, is that my clothes always ironed. My collar, I will put candle on my shirt collar like this. It will be stiff. Back then, since primary school. And even when I started real estate, I don't appear dirty. I know some site inspections that will come, and I will see realtors coming to site with bedroom slippers. Ito, for God's sake. And you want to close deals. Some of you will wear shirts that is not ironed. And do you think that I will see you with that tattered clothes and I will buy from you? This is reality. Have you gone to site and meet clients on site? You will go for a site inspection, and some clients, they will come to the site themselves. Can you close them with your look? The little clothes you have, iron it. If you have small perfume, put it. If you don't have, make sure you are scenting good. All of these things will help people to trust you. And when you are talking to prospects, build confidence. Don't be saying sir, daddy, daddy, okay, I'm going to talk. It is a level of uncertainty that you don't know what you are doing. Be confident, even when you don't know what you are doing. Do you know that some of these clients, they don't even know anything about real estate? They just want to whine you. You can be telling them rubbish and they will still collect it. But you have to be confident in what you are saying. You can be on a call with a prospect and say, Daddy, give me 1 minute. I need to take my book. I need to jot down everything you are saying. Go ahead, Daddy. I'm with you, sir. I'm writing, sir. Okay, Daddy, sir. And this is how you position yourself in a way that people can trust you. I moved from going for inspection, telling me that the property is far, to taking them from the same inspection and they are buying, to closing deals from the comfort of my home without inspection. And let me teach you the magic, right? Beauty, can you unmute your mic? Or can you unmute your mic? Do you know you can do inspection from your phone? Do you know that clients can make payments for you on call without going for inspection? Beauty, are you there? I need someone that can engage me in the conversation.
I'm here, sir, please.
Okay. So I want to sell real estate to you now.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Beauty, good evening, ma. How are you doing?
Hi, good evening, sir. I'm very well.
Yes. Your name is Beauty, and I must really commend your facial expression. Really compliments your name.
Oh, thank you
You
so
look,
much.
you look so beautiful, ma.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Am I on to please?
Yeah, my name is Adejare Michael.
Okay.
You reached out to me for a property about a week ago.
Okay.
Nova View.
Oh, yeah, I remember. That's true.
Okay, so if I may ask, what's your plan on the property, ma?
Actually, I'm thinking of residential or maybe land banking. I'm not really sure. I'm still thinking.
Okay. So if you are talking about land banking, do you mean you want to buy the land probably in the next 2, 3 years or 5 years you can sell back into the market, or just hold on to it?
Actually, I'm just looking for somewhere I can just put in my money for the meantime.
Amazing, amazing.
Amazing.
Okay, I
Okay,
must say
I must say
I've always been
I've
talking to
always been talking to
ladies
ladies
that wants to
that
buy
wants to buy
property.
property.
You can,
You
okay,
can,
people
okay,
say
people
our
say
call is
our call
echoing.
is echoing.
So when I
So
ask you
when I ask
question,
you
you can
question, you
unmute
can
your mic.
unmute your mic.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people that wants to buy property, but one thing I can say, ma, is I rarely see ladies that wants to buy property. I'm being sincere with you. And for you to even say you want to buy a property just to keep your money, I must say you are really an exceptional woman who thinks outside of the box. You know, other ladies could go out buy. I know how much a bone straight costs in the market right now, so I must commend you for that, man. So if I
So
get
if
you
I
very well, did you say you want to just put your money there and while the property is appreciating?
Oh yes, just that there are so many scammers. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just scared.
I understand. I know it's even nice you are saying this because you cannot buy a property without being curious of all of this. I must tell you, there are scammers out there. People scam about property a lot. I'm being sincere with you. But even before we talk about that, can you check your DM, ma? I'm sending you the current picture of the property right now. Have you seen
Have you
it?
seen it? Okay. Oh yeah.
So
So
I'm just going to
I'm
give
just
you
to
a
give you a
background of where
background of
this
where
property
this
is.
property is.
So I don't know. Are you familiar with Ekpe Umu Ekpe axis?
No, 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 no. I'm not. I'm not.
Oh. Okay, let me give you a breakdown. For someone like you who wants to buy a property in a location where you just want to put your money to work. But do you know that when investing, you don't just put your money in any kind of property. You put your money in properties that you know that they can tend to appreciate over time. And what did I mean by this? When we talk of Omuekpe, we have some major development happening within that corridor. Not to even talk about the development right now, let me talk about the accessibility. This Omuekpe Ibefun area, you can enter from Ikorodu. So let's say you are coming all the way from Ikeja on the mainland. Where did you stay, ma?
Actually, I stay in the mainland. The mainland.
You stay on
You
the
stay on the
mainland. So let's
mainland.
say you are coming for inspection now. You can come through from Ikeja. From Ikorodu, you can enter Ibefun, right? If you are staying on the island, you can come all the way from Aja Ibejuleki. And maybe for someone who is staying in Abeokuta or Ijebu, you can come in from Ijebu. So what am I trying to tell you in essence is that, this property has 3 strategic entering points where you can access. So it's more like you have a property in Lekki Phase 1 where you can enter from Ikoyi, or you can enter from VI, or you can enter from Lekki or Chevron corridor. So the location itself has good accessibility. But to now tell you more about the environment itself, we have a lot of development within that axis. We have the Petrolex factory or something there. And for someone who is working in Petrolex, they will definitely want a place where they can stay after working, right? And just imagine when we have a property like this in that kind of location. Maybe later on, when you have the fund, we can build in an apartment there, rent it out to workers. But not to even talk much on that, when we talk about the development, Dangote is currently doing a road construction around our side. I don't know if you're aware of the Dangote refinery happening in Ibejuleki.
Oh yes, I am. I mean, I
Okay,
am.
so
Okay.
one thing
So one
Dangote
thing.
is doing is for easy accessibility, is doing a road from that Omuekpe down to Ekpeti Junction. And when there is good road in a location, it increases the property appreciation. Aside that, the government currently have a Lagos State food hub. I don't know if you know really what a food hub is. So the food hub is where most of our foods are going to be, more like a warehouse or something like that. And I can tell you, people that are going to be working here also need an accommodation, right? So it's more like you are positioning yourself in the right opportunity, ma. And to not really talk much about the property, because if I continue to say them, you might get over interested in the property. The location itself can either fit for a buy and build or a buy to keep. Why? Because People are already living there already. There is good road that leads there. There is different entering points. There is electricity. And in fact, as I'm telling you, there is a police station in that axis to ensure that there is security, right? And you talking about land grabbers and all of that. I understand. I totally believe what you said, man. But one thing we are doing differently in our company is when you buy, we are fencing the entire land, number one. And when we fence the land, it ensures security. Nobody's encroaching into our property. Aside that, how we make sure that we get all the necessary documents. I don't know. Are you currently we are selling at 4 million? Are you looking to pay on outright or just the deposit, ma?
I don't know. Do you have like a payment plan I can work with?
Yeah, yeah. What's
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma. Sorry, I was taking down something for reference. So yeah, we have a payment plan, but like, how much are you looking to start with?
So you said the land is 4 million. Is
Yeah,
it part
yeah.
of? Do I have any other hidden charges? Any other that I need to pay after that
Okay,
4 million?
it's all inclusive.
Okay. So what's the initial deposit and how do I go about it?
Well, it depends on you. Because one thing I would do is I always make sure that my clients have convenience in paying. Though the entry point you can do a 500K, but we can do more than that if you have, so that it can reduce the payment plan on you. But let me know what you can do. What can you do, ma?
Okay, I'll need to check and get back to you. But I need to know
Okay,
what's the land title on the land.
okay. So you said you will get back to me. Hello, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so if you say you will get back to me, what are you looking to get back to me exactly, ma?
Oh well, I need to discuss with my husband and then I'll get back to you.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I mean, that's really nice because I believe you should not buy a property without not informing your husband. Okay, but in a nutshell, if we are to even say maybe worst case scenario, like how much deposit do you think you can make?
Let's say 300. I don't know. Can that work?
Well, that is I will not say it's small, but it's not up to what we take. But I can, especially because you are a lady and you are very serious, I can talk to the MD to take it for you. So you can spread balance within how many months?
Let's say 6 to 9.
Hmm, Six has a little bit of interest, but do you think you can do 3 months without interest?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. But I can't try. Try
Okay,
a
ma.
little.
So, but six months will be very convenient for you if I get.
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay. So, you mentioned about the title of the land, right?
Yeah.
Ma, I must tell you, in that particular location right now, I would say you are buying below the market price for 4 million naira all inclusive in the type of the location I just told you about. So one thing we do is we process our title, and when we process our title, that gives an investor a good entry point. So if you buy a land and you want to process your C of O yourself now, I know how it can be to process your own personal C of O. But in this case, the company is doing it on your behalf, so you don't have to stress yourself. But as far as the land is concerned, it is safe. As I said, we are putting in infrastructures. We currently have a registered survey that you can even send to your lawyer to check, or your surveyor. The land is 100% free from any government acquisition and all of that. Do you get me, ma?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's
So
fine.
what's your take, ma?
Okay, I'll need to, I need to check in with my husband and then get back to you. But you can send the details and also the
Okay.
yes, so I
Okay.
will check.
Okay. Okay. I have sent you the details already actually, but investment like this also could be a surprise. What if you get it for just more like you want to surprise him? Just do the deposit, because the truth is the price is going to be increasing in few days, and I don't want you to lose on it. Most importantly, because you are doing a 300K deposit, and I will still have to work it out for you. So what do you think? We can just buy it and surprise your husband, like, baby, I just bought a new property, all those kind of thing. What did you
What
think,
did you
ma?
think? Yeah, I like the advice. I like that.
So let's say
So
you
let's
could
say
pay
you could
within
pay
now
within now
to
to
maybe,
maybe.
can you do the payment probably now?
No, I don't sure I can do it now, but let's say later in the evening when
Okay, later in
I'm
the
settled.
that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, what I will do now is I will call the MD and call you back, but I know you will agree because I'm one of their top stakeholders. So I definitely know you would agree, though I'll have to negotiate and renegotiate. So thank you so much, Miss Beauty, and congratulations to you in advance, ma. I must
I
really
must
say
really
that
say
beautiful ladies are very scarce to see and who they are buying properties.
thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You are
You
really
are
an
really
art
an art
client.
client.
You want to finish me. Do you have to
Do you
tell
have
your
to tell
husband?
your husband?
But guys, can you learn from this sales call now that we just did?
Yes,
Because
yes.
right now she's meant to drop the money. Mr. Oge, can you drop the account number? Let's collect the money. ASAP. Mr. Oge, are you there, sir?
I am here.
Please drop the account number.
I'm here. I'm dropping the account number.
So when a client is telling you, you can mute your
You
mic,
can
sir.
mute your mic, sir.
When a client is
When a
telling
client is
you,
telling you,
I will get
I
back
will.
to you. Why did you want to get back to me? Why do you have to get back to me? Sometimes I will get back to you might be real. Some of them might tell you, but you need to know the reason why they want to get back to you. Sir, I've always talked to different clients, and one thing they always tell me is they will get back to me. But if you don't mind, if I may know, why did you want to get back to me? Okay, I will just get back to you. Okay, sir, is there something wrong with the price, or is the location too far for you? You ask them questions, and these questions are what will prompt them to what? To give you what they need. Thank you. Miss Beauty, you can make payment to the account number below, Zenith Bank. Let me wrap up. I believe even this sales call alone, you can copy from it and go and close that client that has been giving you issues. Sales funnels. How can you get sales funnel? So there's something we call sales pipeline. Sales pipeline is more like the list of the client base or prospect base that you have. Did you get? And how can you build your sales pipeline? Let me give you an example. At the time when I was closing back to back on my WhatsApp, but it got to a time, the kind of money I need, I may not be able to just get it with the client base I have on my WhatsApp. Then I have to stretch out. I start running ads on Instagram. I started using my TikTok. I closed on TikTok. I closed on YouTube, right? I closed on MPC. I must tell you that Nigeria Property Center has given me the most highest commission that I've ever made in real estate. When I missed highest commission, I'm talking in millions. This way, you get different clients. You must be, as a salesperson, you must make sure you are talking to at least one or two prospects every day. You must be talking to a client every single day, right? Rapport building techniques. Just like the way I was doing with Miss Beauty, I was making her feel big. There's a lady, you could have gone to buy Bone Street. Why are you choosing to buy land? You are looking so beautiful. In fact, I must say that your husband is blessed to have you. Because I can tell you that ladies like you are very rare to see. You are caring about them. Some of you don't know that just water that you will buy for your clients during inspection can be what will make you to close them. Me, I would stop. I will buy my clients water. If I can afford to even buy them food, I will buy. Some of you, you are even waiting for them to buy you food. You want to collect money and you are still waiting for them to spend on you. Oh, still ready. You are not ready. I will buy my clients food. Hey, All of these things they will pay. And one thing is, when they now pay you all of this money, satisfy them. When you now satisfy them, if they want to buy the next property, there's already a trust. They will not take you, they will not take it too long. They already trusted you. They will pay even without seeing the property. Right? To close this training, follow up is how you can turn conversation into conversion. You must learn how to follow up. If I'm to take you on a training on follow up, we are going to spend the next 1 hour. I'm being sincere with you, because there are diverse ways you can follow up with a client and get the money from them. Someone is telling you he will get back to you and talk to his dad. Can I have your daddy number? Can you share your daddy number with me? Or can you share my number with your daddy? Someone is telling you that they want to buy next week. You can send them a message on Monday morning. Happy Monday. I pray that as you go out this week, may the Lord perfect all that concerns you. Helpers of your destiny locate you this week. You are praying for them. And by Thursday that they are meant to pay you for that property, maybe on Wednesday you are reaching out. You are sending them the account number. This is the account number to pay to, sir. Kindly share me a screenshot when you are done so we can continue the other processing. So you must learn how to follow up. And follow up is where you can stand out, you can close deals, and become that top selling realtor. You can be talking to another client and I'm talking to the same client. If you don't follow up, I will close the client. I'm telling you for free. Some of you, your neighbor, another realtor is coming to sell to your neighbor. I think I had a friend who is into real estate. It was on the allocation day she got to know that his neighbor bought property from, his church member. And was like, Mike, you sold to my client. Oh, they play. Someone you are going to the same church together, you are seeing him every Sunday. Why didn't you collect the money from him? You did not follow up, but I have followed up and I have collected the money. And that is how you can position yourself as the realtor. I think with this, we've come to the end of sales psychology and closing techniques, turning conversation into conversion. And I believe
Wow. Can we have some emoji? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Adejare. That was really, it was really impactful. So much to learn. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you so much. So box or you speaker for today. Do we have any question? Do you need any clarification? Can you raise your hand or put it in the chat box? Okay. Anybody? Mr. Michael? Okay, we have Mr. Michael.
All
Do you
right.
have any other person that wants?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you
Okay,
very
good evening.
much,
Yeah, thank you very
Beauty.
much.
All right. So my question is, and we were saying our teacher for today, we should learn, gain knowledge, knowledge, gain knowledge. So, like, can you recommend a website or a YouTube video or a material that we can use to learn on our own to go in depth into it, into this real estate terminology and all those stuff, like everything? Do you get me?
okay, you can learn from your realtor's friends, in the sense that I have friends that will just go to their page and watch what they are doing, right? But I can refer you to few people that does real estate trainings. I mean, people that you can really learn maybe sales closing and whatnot from them. Check Paul Fol on Instagram. Paul Fol. I learned sales from him at the time.
Sorry, can
You
you put
can
that in the chat box so that I can get it
Paul
very well?
Fo, Paulfoh, Paul Fo.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you can. I think it does a monthly class where you can just be renewing payments. As at when I did it was five k per month, so cheap. So you can just be there every month. They do training on sales. You can at the time there's this guy on YouTube. He's also a realtor that learn sales from him. Not really sales, but product knowledge or real estate knowledge. Meet the property guy. Meet the property guy. Yeah, he has loads of content on his page. If you want to know about the trends in real estate, you want to know anything about real estate, anything about real estate, meet the property guy. Go and check him on YouTube. He's on YouTube. So you can learn a lot from him. I would just recommend that downlock, DANLOK. So I think it was from download I learned I will get back to you. Why did you want to get back to me? So scroll down to his videos from like a year or 2 years ago, right? Don't watch his recent videos. Go back to his videos from like 2, 3 years ago or a year ago, right? You'll be able to get messages or videos to watch to teach you on sales and objection handling. I
All
hope
right,
I
thank
answered
you
your
very much.
question.
Yes, thank you very much. I really
Okay, you're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Let's have the next person, Mr. Ayomide. Kindly go ahead with your question. Mr. Ayomide.
Okay, hi, beauty. Good
Hi.
evening. Good evening, Mr. Michael. Thank you for taking the question. So, I'm currently a salesperson in an FMCG industry, and the way you spoke, I was really impressed, and I learned a lot from it. But my question now is not necessarily on the sales converting conversation to converting your conversation, like so my question now is, as a salesperson, getting this land information, how are we supposed to do that? You don't need to register under a company. So how are we to find these places to even um, get our clients to? I don't know if it's connecting or if I'm not have a class concerning that. Get if I'm to make sales, how am I supposed to like get this land contract or get this property land to sell?